Good morning, citizens, and welcome back to Luminalia. This is day 3 of Luminalia. Now, I know my last video was day 1. I didn't put out a video for day 2 for 2 reasons. One is by the time I got home, by the time I was able to get in the verse, it was already about 9:30 when I looked at that. I did record something, but I was kind of quiet because I tried to fix the gain on my microphone, and it came out quiet anyways. But I was also trying not to wake people up in the house. So I ended up not really putting that out because really it was looking at the Luminalia Advent gift and then checking out in the verse, and I thought that's going to be too short. Why have a bunch of little short videos? We can kind of group things together. So what I might be doing in the future is I might be grouping some Luminalia days together and putting out videos of multiples like I am today with days 2 and 3. Also, there is a chance that we might get something that isn't available during or isn't available in the verse. It'd be something that you're just going to have to look at somewhere else. So I don't want to dedicate a whole video for that. So this video, we're going to look at days 2 and 3, and then we're going to go into the verse, and we're going to actually do some Luminalia-themed events. So day 1 was the cutter paints. We have the blue and white one here, and the green Deck the Hall paint, which I like. I'm really happy with this. I love that since I love green paints, we have Luminalia paints, we have the Vara paints, and we have the Fortuna paints. Although I don't believe I own any Fortuna paints because I don't feel like paying for any of the paints. Then, day 2, yesterday, we got ourselves this Piconalia sweater. And so this is a beautiful Christmas sweater you can wear. In this image, I kind of thought that this might be like a sticker. It looks very shiny on the front as opposed to the woven texture of the shirt behind it. But looking at this in-game, it does have kind of a woven texture. I really like actually how it looks. The one thing that I was kind of confused by is that in-game, and I can show you when we get in the game, the icon for the sweater was just the shirt without the Pico on top. So it didn't really stand out. It took me just a split second to kind of find that. Before we go to number 3, though, we're going to head over to the hangar, and we're going to look at last year's Luminalia, because one thing I was actually kind of expecting after these 2 paints was potentially something like a Spectrum badge or an image or a wallpaper. And so I thought I would look at what they did last year. And last year, we'll go through this really quick. We got 3 sweaters for day 1. We got the red, the teal, and the blue long sleeve shirts here. Then we got Luminalia paints. Again, just like the cutter paints, we got the Ice Break and the Deck the Hall livery for the 100 series ships. Then we got the 3 undersuits. So we have, again, the blue, red, and green undersuits. Then we got ourselves some Avenger paints, I believe these are. Yeah, so we have the Avenger paints, again, Icebreak and Deck the Hall. Then we got the Sextant. The Sextant is something that we're going to be able to put on desks or tables in our habs. We can carry it around, not really useful. Luminalia themed colors. Then we got the Nomad green and blue paints. Then we got 3 weapons. We got an Arrowhead Lamplighter Sniper Rifle in red. We got an FS9 Evergreen LMG. And we got the Ravager Shotgun in a Bright Star Twin. I don't remember exactly what that looks like. Then we got some Luminalia hats to go with our sweaters, or even the undersuits if you wanted to. The 3 colors there. We got ourselves a Luminalia themed Pico. You can get one of those this year just by competing in a certain contest in Arena Commander. I can't recall which one exactly. Then we got one of my favorite guns, the CS4 or C54. I keep calling it CS4, but it's the C54. Luminalia colors, so it's kind of a green and red and gray color. After that, we're going to look at, well, it'll load eventually. There we go. Load. Loading. There we go. We have our Luminalia Finley, the Stormwall, and it was kind of a green and red Stormwall, and then it ended on getting a Banu knife. And I believe the previous year before ended on a Banu knife as well, but so we got another Banu knife. So I'm wondering if we're going to get a 3rd knife for day 12 this year, although I would love a Banu cube. These are the Red Festival. Those are coming up the next year. We got some wooden roosters this year, plus we got envelopes to the previous years. But that is what we got. So seeing that makes me think maybe we're not going to get any screenshots or wallpapers or Spectrum badges this year. But honestly, I don't care. Free is free. I will notice that the things that we have gotten now, the things that are in Luminalia this year, just like previous years, are not meltable, not giftable. So if you decide, oh, I don't like this Luminalia sweater, I can't get rid of it. There's no way to get rid of it. I can't even erase it. Same with the Vara masks. I think making them meltable for $0 would be totally fine. It would be a good way to for people who decide they don't want some of these things. I, on the other hand, I not really care. I'll leave them in my hanger, even though some of the things are things that I'm not going to use too much. But day 3, what do we think? I'm going to guess, based on last year, it's maybe a helmet or armor. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Or paint. We got a lot of paints last year and the year before. It is paints. Ooh, prospector paints. Oh, so the prospector paint that I always have on my prospector is the Foundation Fest because I like it. It's got like the teal and gray. But now we have Luminalia Deck the Hall prospector paint, green and red. Again, we have the Stormbreaker one here as well, the blue and white. So that is it. We got prospector paint. So we're going to go into the verse. We're going to check out the Luminalia sweater, not the prospector because it's going to be on a different area, a different account anyways. We're going to check out the sweater, and then we're going to go do a little bit of a Luminalia themed mission. Back in the verse, this is what I did yesterday, is I thought, can I get back to my original tree location? And look it, I found it. I found our original tree. We can go look at it. We can go check it out. It's still here. I went and looked at my old video, and this dead stump was actually here at the original one as well. I just somehow didn't remember it being there. But look at the tree still here. Woohoo! So I'm able to find this location and the tree is still there when I find it. So, pretty happy about that. Means that near the end of Luminalia, we will return again and just kind of enjoy the last day together under the tree. But in the meantime, we're going to head back to Microtech, and we're going to put that sweater on, and then we're going to choose a new mission for ourselves. And we're going to get some gas, because I went all the way to Pyro Jump Point and then to Microtech, and I still never gassed up. Which just goes to show why I think this cutter is one of the best starter ships for new players, because the current range on it is awesome, and sometime in the new year, we're going to have Pyro, and with Pyro, longer distances to travel to get from one place to another. And this ship travels so far. Also, you'll have some new paints with it, including, really, why do you need any other new paints when you have green? So, here we are. We're going to put our landing gear up. Once we get 10,000 up, we're going to go and we're going to jump to New Babbage, and we're going to go get that shirt. At the same time, gas up, and then we're going to do one of the Luminalia delivery missions. So those are the ones where you're actually delivering a package from one point to another that is Luminalia themed. Maybe multiple packages. I can't recall. I did those missions last year. So we're going to find New Babbage. How far are we? We're about maybe 100 from New Babbage? Oh no, about 500. We're a lot farther than I thought. We're going to go there, head to New Babbage. Once we're there, hopefully find a hangar to land in. That's something that I have noticed, is it does seem better during the expo, whatever we were requesting a landing. If we were too far away, we weren't getting hangars, but I haven't had that issue now. But I am trying to be relatively close when I request a hangar, so it might still be broken. I don't want to test that at the moment. Also, I noticed a couple things, couple news points to talk about on Spectrum. One is one that I really currently don't care about, but it is a big issue to some people, and that is that all hover bikes, including the X1, and there's a contest to win an X1 by fighting devs in Arena Commander, I noticed, so that's kind of an interesting one. The problem with the hover bikes is that they've removed shields on all of them, including the Dragonfly. I can kind of see the issue with that, and I do agree that it's kind of an issue considering I mean, the Dragonfly is kind of a military-themed hover bike anyways. Hopefully it's temporary. Hopefully they're going to bring that back. I think the shielding is something that should stay on there, but not really an issue. The bigger issue I've seen, and one that I kind of agree with, and I might have mentioned this previously, is that the items you're getting for Luminalia are locked to your account. Now, I'm fine if they're not giftable, but I think it would be a good idea if you could melt them or delete them permanently if you wanted. Now, as long as you realize once you make that choice you would never get them back, I think it's a good idea because a lot of people don't want clutter in their accounts. I honestly don't care. I'm finding the hanger, I don't really look at the hanger module too much, and I'm able to navigate around it a little bit. I'm okay with having a few things in my account that I might never use. I mean, if I have all these cutter paints or 100 eye paints, I'm not going to be applying them all the time. I'm going to choose one paint that I really like, and that'll be the one I go with. But this is so beautiful. Oh, I'm excited about the newer cloud tech, the newer lighting, all the stuff that's going to make this game more impressive. Yeah, I'm okay with the way the hanger works. I can understand why people would want to be able to delete some things that they don't want in their account. I mean, I'm never going to really use those bear helmets unless I'm making a video about something, maybe. I don't really see myself using them too often. I'm not into them, but I still have them in my account now because of the Vara event. Also, a lot of talk. 3.22 is going to be out soon, hopefully before the Christmas break when the CIG staff goes on break. That'll be cool. There'll be a lot of new hairdos and hairstyles involved in that. At the same time, it's going to be really buggy until they come back from Christmas break sometime later in the year, so it's not always the best, but usually some big game-breaking bug almost happens during that event in that time. Still nice to have another big patch coming out. Excited about that. I'm going to land here. Before I turn off my engines, let's fuel up. Pretty cheap. Hydrogen was way more than the Quantanium fuel, but I'll get a bunch of hydrogen also. And we'll let those fuel up. You can see the hydrogen's going up as we speak. It goes up pretty quick. The Quantanium, I think, goes up way faster. It used to be almost instantaneous. I think it might actually take a bit of time to fill up now. Let's watch. Yeah, it's pretty quick. There we go. So now we can get out. Let's check out our sweater. And then we'll choose our mission that we're going to take. So we're going to go here, a little bit more room to stand. Alright. I don't need all this right now, but I'll put it in the vehicle. Perfect. Clothing. Alright. Well, we got to make an outfit. We can't just wear a shirt. So let's start with our pants. What's some good pants? Green. Excellent. Alright, let's get some shoes. I had ones with like a red toe on them. There they are. Nice. Perfect. Gloves. Green or purple? You know what? Purple. Let's go with purple. Beautiful. Looking good. I mean, this is not very accurate. I mean, let's add about 40 pounds and a lot of body hair. Okay. Beards are coming soon, hopefully. In the new update, there is going to be flowier hair. To me, it looks a little bit flowy from what I've seen, but I've only seen what was shown in CitizenCon. No beards yet, but it'd be kind of good to have those in the future. Why did I not choose headwear? Let's get one of the Luminalia hats. Where are they? Where are the Luminalia hats? There they are. We'll take the green one. Perfect. Beautiful. And then last but not least, Luminalia sweater. And this is what I was talking about. I looked at this, I'm like, oh, did it not go in here? And then I realized I do have it here. This is one thing that also happened during Luminalia last year. This account got double sweaters. I don't really wear them that much, so they just kind of sit here. These are going to go away. I bought some Invictus t-shirts to wear during Invictus, and I bought one during the expo. Those are going to sadly go away. We won't have those later. But here we go. This is the Luminalia sweater. Put it on, and there is our Pico. So we're going to zoom in here and check it out. Oh, I got to aim into the light. There we go. Here we go. Not bad, eh? I mean, I like it. It looks okay. Looks cool. Can kind of move around in it. Lots of movement, and I like the folds on the fabric. Actually, look pretty good. There was lots of talk about how that's going to even improve in the future. I'm not one for wearing V-necks. I'm more of a crew neck style, but you know, cute little Pico and his cute little candle in the air. I think this is something that you can wear during the holidays. I don't have the one from last Luminalia here. Unless, oh, it might be a jacket. Let's see. Lots of jackets here. Lots of jackets. But I'm not seeing the Lumin... Oh, there it is. This is the one we got last year. This was a jacket, not a sweater. So this one was cool. This one is actually won by uh, a player during a contest. They won a contest designing this. Or at least they got notice on Spectrum for designing this, and they turned it into an in-game item. It's one of the few in-game items besides the Redeemer that I could think of off the top of my head that made it in the game. But I like it. This is a kind of a cool one too. Colors look good. I like the kind of like Buckley design of this. I think this is kind of a neat one. So this is one we got last year, and then the Pico one we got this year. All right, let's quickly get at least an undersuit on. We'll wear one of the Luminalia ones and helmet. Might as well put this on and that and that. Don't need that at the moment. I think we're okay. We're going to leave that in our vehicle, though, in case we want to go somewhere and bring a couple things there. So we're going to go take a mission, a Luminalia one. I found these yesterday. They're in personal. Luminalia present delivery. In desperate need of a little Luminalia magic and hope you're the one to help. There are... ooh. And now it's gone. Hope the holiday season is treating you... You know what? I'm going to accept this so it doesn't go away before I finish. Hope the holiday season is treating you well. Mine's been a bit stressful so far. It turns out that I put the wrong delivery address on a handful of gifts and desperately seeking a way to get them delivered on time. It means so much if you could get me out of this jam. Presents are at Shubin Mining Facility and will need to be delivered to these 3 locations on Mikel 4, Mikel 3, and Clarence Dooley Landing Pad Locker and New Babbage. The drawback of this means we're going to have to go deliver 2 of them into stations, which is annoying. But I took this one. That's all right. We're going to take this one and we're going to play this whole thing to its end. Normally, look at those missions because they do reset every once in a while. Don't choose ones that go into stations. And I'm just taking this one to kind of show you why these are not awesome. They do take a lot more time. In fact, delivering to moons I always prefer because delivering to moons allows you to get into the atmosphere and take another jump a lot faster than if you were on a planet side. But we're going to go planet side. We're going to pick up 3 gifts, and then the first one we're going to do is back... actually, we're going to do the 2 stations first, and then we're going to end on Microtech, because ending on Microtech allows us to do a rooftop delivery here, which I find pretty cool as our last delivery. So that's what we're going to do. Even though it's not necessarily the most efficient route, we're going to head up into space. So point your nose up to about 90 degrees, and then while we're flying up, I'm going to hit B, and you notice the marker down here showing us where we need to go is not green. We need to get above 10,000 on this planet in order to be able to jump to that marker. So I'm just going to use my boost, which is my left shift, and we're going to just head up into space using the boost. That's just allowing us to get there a little bit faster. Not a lot faster in this atmosphere. There, I can stop boosting now. I'm still going about 200 meters a second. We are slowing down a little bit, but we're already past halfway point, I should say, getting up into space. So up we go a little more, and then we're going to just flip around and head back down to the planet surface and pick up these gifts. Another reason why I like the cutter, plenty of room to put the different cargo in here. Just don't do it wearing regular clothes like that Luminalia sweater. Make sure you have a helmet and undersuit, because it's okay on this planet, but we are going to be going potentially to moon sometime. Always a good habit to get into wearing something that we can survive in space with, just in case we need to. So now we're going to head back to Shubin Refining Facility. That's what I'm saying. That's what it's called now, SMO 13. We're going to go there. At the same time, I'm going to just search the boxes and see if we can find anything there, because apparently gifts of Luminalia Past are going to show up in boxes. Now, some of those are weapons, like those guns, like the Banu knife. You're not going to find those at the mining facility, but you might find those in boxes in other locations. But I don't know what that means. Does that mean I'm going to find the wreath? Does that mean I'm going to find the tree? I don't think so, since I have nowhere to put those up at the moment. But maybe some of the other things, maybe some of the undersuits, maybe some of the hats and other pieces of clothing are going to show up in some of the boxes. So we'll see if we find anything. It is nighttime. The perfect, best time to land at any location is nighttime, because I don't know, it's more exciting, I guess. Once we're out of jump, I'm going to just flip around so I'm at least facing forwards, or upright. And I'm going to tap B twice. Once to turn off my jump drive. Oh, I wasn't thinking. Normally I turn it on so I can see how far I am, but because I'm doing a delivery mission, it has the distances there. We're at 22 kilometers away. Now it's gone away for some reason, so now I'll put the jump drive back on. This circle, oh, now it's back again. This circle that you can see around the middle of my screen, that is my gimbal. So if I hit G, I can turn that off. It does make it a little bit cleaner, so you can see. Oh, I see why it reset, because now I have all three boxes showing up as opposed to a marker for the mission point. So it's now updated to show me all three boxes that I'm going to go pick up. I'm going to mouse wheel down just a little bit, so I'm just over what my current max speed is. That way, when I get closer, I'm going to be able to slow down a lot faster. And we're 13 kilometers in, 12 kilometers in. Once I land, I'm going to go search everything and grab the boxes, but I'll just come back to you on my last box. Whoa, there is a lot of things showing up on my screen here. Lots of vehicles. I don't know what all of this is. Oh, it's a line of moles. Maybe the glitch allowing you to dupe things on moles is back, which is why they're all lined up there. But lots of vehicles around here. I'm going to make sure my landing gear is down. It is not. You can see two boxes in that location, one in there. So if we land right kind of in front of this one, we mostly can pull all the boxes out of this one without having to go too far, and then we just have to walk a bit for one. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to land here. Like I said, though, you don't need to see me do all this. Because we're at a relatively public location, a lot of people will come to this location. I think this is one of the locations where you can buy gold and make some money. That might be the case. I'm going to close the back of my ship when I'm not in it. That way no one's going to run over and steal my ship. So open the doors, climb on out, close it up, and now I'm going to go just do my looting. Oh, there's a nice cutter there. Which paint is this? Looks like maybe, oh, this might be a Vara paint. Ooh, I like that too. Ooh, that's a nice paint too. I like that one. Cool. 2 Luminalia gifts at this location, but this is not mine. This one's mine. So make sure you grab the right one. You can tell because it's got the little point on it. So just make sure if there's another one there, don't grab that one. That might be someone else's mission. Also, if it is someone else's mission and you put that on your ship, suddenly you have a marker that they can follow to find you wherever you go. So no need to put that one on. You can see another instant just popped up on my mission here. That is the delivery point for this mission. So the delivery point, you can see here, drop off gift for Ichio. And when I put this down on my ship, you're going to actually see the name of the person on the gift, I suppose, instead of a number. The old delivery missions for boxes usually have numbers. It looks like this one is actually you're delivering for different happy citizen children. I think that's adorable. So I'm going to put this down. I'm going to put it down in the cargo grid. Why not? And does it say Ichio on it? Yeah, gift for Ichio. Deliver for Ichio. That's awesome. That's new. I don't remember it actually having the kids' names last year. Maybe it did. All right, I'm going to keep working. Doing our last pickup here. One more gift to grab on a shelf in here. Ooh, this one's got like a storm wall kind of look to it. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. So now we have all 3 packages. We're going to have them all laying on the floor in our cutter. Now you can do more than one delivery at a time. I'm assuming more than one package delivery mission will show up at a time. and you could stack them. Just remember, you have to track each one to see the waypoints. So if I have a different mission being tracked, all of a sudden these waypoints will go away until I track them again. And I think that might affect your ability to actually complete the deliveries. But there we go. Those are done. I also looked through all the chests here. Didn't find anything from Luminalia's past that I could think of, although there are these Luminalia glow sticks. So those are newish. I've seen those for the last few days, but they've shown up. We have this cool purple undersuit. I like that. A couple helmets, some armor, some multi-tools, shoes. There was a pair of shoes with a lot of red on them also. Where are they? How am I not seeing them? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'd seen a pair of red boots, but they're not. Oh, they're right here. I was just putting them. Wanderer boots, red line. I don't think that's Luminalia theme, but they're pretty cool looking boots. These are the glow sticks I'm used to. The quick flares here. Not a lot in here. 2 red chests. That's where I got most of the helmets and the undersuit. But overall, nothing that stands out as being Luminalia past in this effect. But not worried about that. I figure the chances of me finding something are going to be about as the same as finding some of the VAR helmets, maybe even less. I really don't know. So we're going to get back in our seat. We have 3 gifts here ready to deliver. We're going to find our delivery location. So first things first, get into our seat, and we're going to do a little bit of route planning. So we're going to hit F2 once I'm all the way in. I'm going to hit 1 first, just to, or not 1, I, to start up my engines. Alright, so first place I gotta go to is I need to go to Mikel 4, and I need to go to a place on Microtech, and I need to go all the way to Mikel 3, which is across the verse. You know what? The first one will be the big one. That's where we're gonna go first. We're gonna go Mikel 3 first, so up in the air we go. And off we go. We're gonna fly up. And I'm going to go jump to Mick L3. How far away is that? Pretty far. How far did it say? I can't tell because it's all blurry. Oh, there we go. Wow. Far enough. Yep. 86,000 or 86 million kilometers, maybe, or meters, maybe. So, yeah, far. We're going to get into space. We're going to jump there. Shouldn't take too long. Calibrating our quantum drive, only 86.8 million kilometers. A short jump to deliver this gift for Anna. Congratulations, Anna. You're getting something from Pico for Christmas. Off we go. Getting close to our destination now, Anna. Your gift is on the way. Ooh, that's kind of a cool looking space station. I don't think I've ever been to the station before, but from this angle, that looks like an arrow. I love that. I love how those, like, cargo fins, I don't know what those are. We're going to turn off our jump drive, turn off our gimbals. We don't need those. We're going to not aim directly at the station. We're going to aim a little bit above it so that I don't plow right into the surface of it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever been here before. This might be a new location for me. Yeah, because I mean, why would I ever come out here? This is well away from where I need to go anytime. It's a good chance that this is my first visit to whatever station this is. What station are we? Endless Odyssey Station. Yes. I don't think I've been here. So, request a landing. Alright, they have a hangar for me, not one of the ones from the side. This looks like a top-down hangar. Now, am I on the right side? I am. Good. And we're going to put down our landing gear. And we're going to get right in here. Another reason I like the cutter, besides the fact I was really impressed with how quickly the cooldown was after such a long jump, is that it's just so easy to land because it's so small. So there we are, we're in there. We're going to deliver a gift to Anna, which means... Oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Which means I have to figure out which one of these gifts is for Anna. Because it's only showing the Ichio one. Oh, I didn't really think about that beforehand. Let's quickly look at this. Ichio is L4. Yes, but what's one's for Anna? Does it say? Place. No. Alright, 50-50. Which one do we think it is? Oh! Oh! Yes! It came up. Alright, so by picking up and putting it down, it gave me that. Perfect. We've solved this little error. We're going to go deliver this to Anna. Now, I'm assuming we bring this to the admin, which will be in the Galleria. That is my guess. I'm not going to... Okay, let me choose the elevator button. I'm not going to store mine. It's in Hangar 2. I can see it there. So we're just going to leave it unstored. We've closed it. No one will take it. It should not be impounded or anything because we're not going to be here that long. Assuming I don't get lost in a new station. Shouldn't, though. I mean, they're pretty similar. Oh! Oh! I don't think I've ever seen an admin so close to a start location before. Alright. Drop off. Let's take a quick look around the station. That, I have definitely never been here before. Alright, goodbye, gift. This should be successfully 1 of 3 completed. Perfect. Yeah. What? Like, this is... What do we have here? We got construction. We have... Yeah. I don't know. Like, this is all new to me. Definitely I have never seen this before. Okay, so if I go through here, we have, like, an exterior view. This is a cool station. I'll definitely have to come back here and check this out, because I have never been to this station before. But I don't want to waste my time. I have gifts to deliver. Santa doesn't take breaks. I mean, okay, he eats cookies at every house. Maybe what CIG needs to do is give you a free burrito just to keep you going as you do these missions. I'm lost now. This is the Habs. I've already gotten lost. My sense of direction is as good as always. Where do I go? Here? Okay, admin. Clinic. Terminals. Hangar 2. Let's go to Hangar 2. I remember Hangar 2. Back to the packages. Alright, that was cool. I have never been to the station before. I like it. I like that it's like you can get everything you need without having to take elevators. I think that's pretty cool. Oh, this paint is great. I'm so happy for this paint. Gonna be excited to check out the Prospector paint. Maybe that's what I'll do next time is I'll put on a Prospector paint and go for a little bit of a mining excursion. That was a bit of a delay. A little bit of a worrisome delay there. Now we're going to go deliver this package, which is for... does it have a name on it? Who's this one for? Who is this package for? Package... Clarice. 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 Let's say Clarice. I mean, I almost doubled down on saying it wrong, but I thought, nah, it's Luminalia. Let's be kind and actually use the correct names whenever possible. But let that be a lesson to any future parents out there. Think when you name your kid. Don't name them something that's hard to pronounce or give them a weird spelling of something. It's just going to lead to more confusion in the future. Like poor Clarence right there. Clarice. Alright, where to next? We're going to go all the way back to Mick L4, which I believe I have been to before, but not 100% that I've been there. So we're going to go ahead there, turn our engines on, request a takeoff. Why? Oh, because I'm looking for the door on the wall, when obviously we're going to head out into space. Again, what a great sense of direction. Okay, let's try setting that. There we go, perfect. There we go. Oh, and we got to spool up. On to the next destination. Location number 2, Red Crossroads Stations. We're going to go drop off a gift for Ichio. I should speed up a little bit so it's not taking us too long to get there, but we're going to approach this station. Oh, it's got some little, like, half ring. They look like they should be something that's spinning, but those are the ones that you see on most stations. Normally, I'm approaching stations from the side as opposed to the bottom like this, so we're seeing those there, and they'd have the hangars in there. Plus, there's some hangars in the side. You can see there's like an entrance to a hangar here. Where do you think I'm going to be landing? Over here on this side. Okay. So we're going to mouse wheel down so I'm not going too fast, and we're going to find our way there. Ooh, I might have been going a little fast there. Almost blacked out due to the G-forces, but we're okay. We can handle that. We are deliverymen. We have the power. All right, which bay is it? The second one here, it looks like. We're going to come down to a slower speed and our landing gear down. Yes, landing gear down. Thank you, computer, for confirming. And we're going to come in here. I'm not going to get any quantum fuel. We are going to do well over 200 million kilometers by the end of this. But I am going to do a little bit of repair because I was looking, some of my components, they have been going for a while. We've been flying this all over. We flew to Pyro Station. We flew across the verse a couple of times. We look at these. Some of these have a little bit of wear and tear. If I can find the one I'm mainly looking for, it's the cooler here. You can see 26 out of 100 wear, I guess is a way to put that. So we're going to hit F1. We're going to go to our little wrenchy wrench here. 1 UEC repair. And that should fix that right up. There we go. Now it's got a 0 on it, you can see here. That 0 means it's fully repaired. So I just thought I'd kind of repair some of my components. But I'm not going to get any quantium. I'm not going to get any hydrogen. I am not going to need that. But we're going to leave here. We're going to go find Ichio's gift. Ichio's gift is the first one we picked up. We're going to grab that, and we're going to head into this station. Now, like I said, I think I've been to this station before, but again, I don't know why I would have been, except for maybe delivery missions. Ichio's gift is this one. Nice green package. This looks like little tiny ones that we've been finding all over the cities in order to sell. If you've been doing that, I stopped at 10. 10 was enough because of the current values of them, but I mean, it's something to do. But right now, we're going to just deliver this one. Look at me run. Look at me go. I am so fast. I'm like Sonic. Oh, there we go. Lobby. Where are we? Hangar 2 again. Ooh, they like to assign us Hangar 2. Come on, come on, come on. Deliveries to be made. Luminalia to celebrate. Let's find admin. Is this going to be like the last station where there's going to be a min close by? Noodle bar. Noodles. No. Focus, focus, focus. All right. Elevators. So we're going to go in the elevators. We're going to find the Galleria. Nothing else here. No cargo. No refining. Yeah, good chance I've never been here before. We're trying to get to admin, which looks like it's over here. Luckily, I don't have to search too far because that little marker tells me I'm only 30 meters away from my destination. Drop off Ichio's gift. Now, if you accidentally grab the wrong gift and you place it in here, what will happen is this door will close and then it'll go and it'll open back up and you can grab the gift again. So you don't have to worry about making a mistake, but we've got now 2 out of 3 gifts delivered. 1 left. We're going to head all the way back to our original destination. Now, if I were you, I would not have done this. If I were you, I would have started with my first delivery at the planet. But I thought we'll make a full round trip. We're going to end back off at Microtech, the big snowy ball, and we're going to celebrate there. Where am I? Ooh, actually first, I like this. This is a nice view. Cool. This is a good station. I like this station. I am visiting so many new places. That's the Habs. That's the clinic. They're this way. There we go. Security. We didn't store a ship, so we don't need to pull it back out. And we're going to go to Hangar 2. And I will see you as we arrive at Microtech. And we have returned. Look at this. I mean, a little bit kind of jankly clouds there, but what a beautiful day as we've returned to New Babbage. Here we are over the city. Gonna fly down now. Now, unlike what you might think, you do not fly to the spaceport. Do not go to the spaceport when you arrive here. The spaceport is over there under those bank of clouds. That's not where we're going. On any of the delivery missions, you're actually just going to fly into the city. So we're going to aim at this little pod of buildings here. And we're just going to fly in. Now, I'm going to put my landing gear down now because anyone who watches my videos know that I'm at about a, I was going to say 50-50, let's be honest, 75-25 on remembering to put my landing gear down. And that 75 is not success. I quite often ram the belly of my ships into the ground if I don't put them down well in advance. But we're going to fly to this section of rooftops here. And we're going to find some private landing pad where we can deliver these gifts. So this will be exciting. We're going to make sure we're not going too fast once we get to the buildings, but we can kind of at least keep on this clip until we get there. What a beautiful location. Frame rates seem pretty good now that Expo is over. Can't complain about this. I hear frame rates are going to tank potentially with the new patch coming out, as they always do. They add things, change things. Things get worse before they get better. But right now, things are pretty good. So we're going to head to this building. It looks like we're going to go right to the top of this kind of chunky building here. Little fat building in the middle. We're going to go there. We're going to land on the roof. I love it. So cool. All right. I think it'll be great if one day someone can live in some of these apartment buildings and you call your ship and you come out and it's sitting on this pad here and you get out and you can fly out here. You don't have to work at going to the spaceport. If you own a place in the city, you can just go to your own hab, your own house, look out your windows and enjoy the view. I think that'll be pretty cool. But we're going to go here. We're going to land here on this little pad. I guess maybe don't do deliveries like this in something like a Carrack. It's going to be a little bit annoying, but for a little ship like this, again, what a great ship this cutter is. Also, like I said, didn't use a lot of fuel for doing this. And so once we get back, before our delivery, you know what? After our delivery. After delivery, we're going to celebrate with a drink because I am very thirsty. We're going to grab our package here. I'm not going to close my hatch here because no one's around and I'm not going far. I'm going to go in this door and then back out. But here we are on the rooftops. And you can come land on these rooftops whenever you want. Not usually a lot to see here. There is one that did have a painting on it for a while, but I don't know if that's still there. Probably is. Maybe I'll have to check that out sometime. Here we go. Now, I think I made like, what, 6-7 grand on this? I think. Maybe 8. It's not a good payday. This was about an hour. Not really worth it. Look at these railings. Oh, except for... Oh, that's a staircase. Why would you... Ooh, I went down that a lot faster than I thought. Why would that be there? Anyways, oh, I didn't look! I didn't look. How much money did I make? I was too distracted by falling potentially to my death. History. 8,500. Not a lot of money being made. Not a ton. But, I mean, I find them fun. I find deliveries fun. I don't care about how much money I make as much as just kind of exploring. And so what a great way to explore. We're going to take our helmet off. Going to grab ourselves some red crews. Oh, I just realized that I put that into local inventory. So we are able to access local inventory here. That's kind of cool. But that means I'm going to have to remember to grab a helmet before I leave. Drink, drink, drink. Red cruise is the best cruise. Now I could chuck those outside, but I don't like to litter. 77%, good enough for now. And we're just going to put this here next to this other bottle, which has been there for a while. So, you know, PES is working. Also means I haven't smashed my ship up too much. Let's choose a helmet. What's a good helmet to wear? Can't wear that one because it needs a Pembroke suit. That one has no face. I'll just go with green. Green, good enough. Helmet on. I guess I could transfer some of those items, but I think I'm just going to go exploring. Bring these items with me, put them at a new location. That way, the next time I visit, they'll still be there. Unless, of course, we have our patch coming up in the next week and everything gets either erased or sent to my main home. So, I don't believe I can refuel on here. Let's check that. No service. Nope. But I don't need to. Look at, I still have lots of fuel here. So I'm just going to head into space. And I'm going to leave you here. Thank you for joining me on day 3 of Luminalia. So we're going to go back to the tree. While I fly off into space, you can kind of enjoy the tree here. We've got our 2 paints already that were under there. We're going to add to that Piconalia and 2 more paints. Prospector paints. The green Deck the Hall and the Icebreak paint. So excited about that. Maybe next time we're going to do some mining, as we certainly are going to check out those paints. So until then, happy Luminalia. Everyone, thank you so much for making the end of the video. And if you would like and subscribe. Also, if you want to get in the verse, this current ship is on sale. The Drake Cutter is on sale, and it is awesome. And by doing this, you can also go and get those 2 paints that are available on day 1. You can go pick those up at any time. Just make sure to use referral code. Using that referral code is also going to get you some free gear. It's a suit of armor, backpack, weapon. Those are going to be there all the time, even after any wipe. And there is an upcoming way using hangar elevators to get those back. So when that's implemented, you can use them and you don't have to worry about losing your gear. So excited about that. See you again, potentially tomorrow, or potentially I'll do another twofer if there's a couple small items. Until then, hope to see you soon in the verse. Goodbye, everybody.